to be Carly Noel Franz's clone, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. But I just wanted to disclose to the public and the world that I am not Carly Noel Franz, but in a way I am, but I am not the original. And it doesn't pain me or anything to say that, because I think it's all awesome at this point. I just felt like sharing that right now. And I figured this out maybe a couple of days ago, a few days ago. And yeah, nobody told me, nobody said, hey, you are a clone. I just came to that from the memories that have returned to me. I'm really grateful for that. I think that I handled it well, and it was also awesome to talk to someone. And so, with that being said, I hope y'all have a great day. Peace out, and see you later.
I too, at this time, I'd like to come out as a clone. Carly has inspired me to...
Hello, this is Carly Franz, and I am reporting from Ocean Beach today.
You know, they led me also to believe that I'm a clone. I mean, I first, this delusion or truth or whatever was first fostered in me at the age of 9. This was 1988. Woke up one morning. I looked at myself in the mirror, and I had this revelation that some kind of memory recovery that they got me in their clutches again, and they'd ritually murdered me, and then they'd replace me. I remember seeing this sort of doppelganger version of me, that they brought in, and he had this weird look on his face. So it's like the stories about changeling childs. These old myths about the fairies bringing in switching out a baby. That's one device or theme or whatever you would call it in Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare or Francis Bacon or whoever it was. So, this is purported to have been going on for quite some time. Every MK Ultra subject, every victim of human trafficking or what have you, any mind control victim, I mean, they're going to come across as being just being something off about their affect. They'll be too wooden, or they have the some kind of inappropriate emotions, or they'll seem like an actor or an actress or something, because that was programmed into them. You need to understand that. I haven't watched too many of Carly Noel's videos, because it's like I've kind of heard it before, and I have. I've previewed my entire life at a very early age. Psychedelic drugs can do that. And then, they hypnotically regressed me, and they had me talk about all of it, And there was a tape recorder, rolling during that time, because this is standard stuff that they do. This is like, really, I mean, it's a very old-fashioned satanic ritual. They've been doing this shit for hundreds of years, you know. These Satanists, you know, trying to, you know, take over the world, you know, gain power for themselves and, you know, eventually take over the world. You're never gonna know what you're getting, friend, and you're not that, you know, you know, chances are you're not all that very sophisticated. Chances are you're not all that well-read. Chances are, you know, you don't know, you probably don't know much about this subject matter. Not even, I don't know all that much about it. You know, I haven't read all that many books related to MK Ultra. You know, I should. I need to do that. You know, I'm smack in the middle of it. I haven't, you know, done. I've been so busy with what I've got going, you know. So I woke up this morning. I was reflecting on. I just, you know, was looking at some art prints I have on the wall, you know, and I was reflecting that. Some people are a maze of improbabilities. Some people are just a clustered maze of improbabilities. They're just woven of rare elements, and they're just densely packed, you know, with all that. And it just, you know, you can look at anything. You look at some arrangement on the table, and this could be a programming arrangement. I mean, this could be used for programming. A song on the radio, a deck of cards. You know, I was looking at this. You know, what does this mean to you, friends? It means something. You know. Does it have to have a singular meaning, you know? How about all this? You know, what does this mean? You know? What about all this? What's this thing here? You know, what does this mean? This this thing, this dress. Yeah, one of my first handlers called this the football dress. He ordered this thing made 32 years ago. This is somehow my impressions of what football is. You see the violence, the movement, the clashing, These people will architect your life. These people will architect your life over the course of, you know, decades in order to teach you something about themselves. Their majestic selves, you know. Because they're in possession of some kind of unique truth, and you need to pay attention. You need to learn. You need to know everything that they know. You need to be brought to their level, if it takes decades. If you need to be sabotaged at every step of the way, this is what these people believe, because they serve a whole slew of demons. You know. Well, that's the long and the short of it, friends. Thanks for watching. And you know, if you like what you see, if you think I'm onto something, or you think this is a really good sketch, support me on Patreon. Thanks again.